Hey guys, it is now 10:41 a.m. on Thursday, and I just did my yoga. I did breathing, and then I did the sun salutation, and I did the affirmations, which is the big thing because you have to sit in silence and keep your balance. And what came to me as I was doing the affirmations was like, and again, this might be obvious, but it's like hitting, is that like life is like school. So life is like a public school. So we all belong. And there's going to be people that are cliquey, and there's going to be people that try to be bullies, right? And there's going to be people that don't want to be your friend. But it doesn't mean you don't belong in school. You have the right to an education just as much as anybody else. And that's helping me. That's helping me because instead of feeling like I have to belong, like I have to be accepted in order to belong, it's like, no, I'm allowed to go to school just like anybody else. Especially since I want to learn, and all of that. And we all learn at different ways, different rates. But we all deserve to be here. And we all deserve to go after our dreams. So it was just a nice little moment. So I wanted to share it because it's like, because I think a part of me is like, how do you not already know all this stuff? It's like, oh, because I wasn't taught it. But now I have a new teacher, which is me, and I'm learning so much on a very deep level. And I know when I taught special ed, we would do the least restrictive environment. Like the goal was to have the child have what they need in order to be successful in the least restrictive environment possible. So if it turns out that I, for now need to lay down every day for an hour, but it means I can like conquer the world the rest of the time, right? Like, I just keep reminding myself I'll do whatever it takes, but I don't need to unnecessarily make my life more painful. I've earned my stripes, It's amazing. Because everything's a practice, and so everything is a pattern. So the pattern is, Ben, you must work really, really hard in order to gain worthiness, basically. Potentially gain worthiness. If you're being rejected, this was my pattern. If you're being rejected when you're trying your absolute hardest, then there's no way you cannot be trying your absolute hardest, because that would just give those people more reason to reject you. But the truth is that the people that really care about you and that you would want in your life are the people who want you to feel good. Right? Like, they care about you. And even if they, say something quote unquote tough love, if you say that does not help me, or they see that causes you more pain, if they choose to continue to do that, they don't care. They don't actually care about, and that's why I'm always telling my daughter, I want you to be happy and healthy. And I mean it, so because what happens is when you remove the distractions, when you remove the substances, things come up. But they come up to be healed so you can move through them and move on. And you basically, if you want to go for what you want in life and live your dream life, you have two options. So resistance, and I'm talking to myself, so resistance will come up. So you have two options when resistance comes up, right? Like the waterfall, you start hearing the deafening sound of the waterfall. You either back away and you let the resistance win again, or you transform. And I feel myself in this oscillating pattern where I know what I want, but I let external voices hold me back. And that will be the biggest transformation for me personally, is when I truly don't do that. When I truly say, no, this is what I'm choosing to do. Because I know that this is best for everyone. And this is the hard part. And even if you don't understand, it doesn't mean that then I'm going to do something that I don't think is best for everyone. Like, when I was passing out, I knew that had to change. And so to tell me I'm not passing out, or to tell me, like just things that are not actually at all helpful that I already know. It's like, right, I know that part I don't need. So this is all good. This is not at all me getting stuck in anything. It's me, like more realizations. And is there a part of me that's frustrated I have to do so much freaking work? Yeah. But the other option is to not go for what I actually want in life. That's my two options. Or to numb it in some way, right? And just pretend like, oh, no, that pain's not there. It's like a puppy that you're teaching to socialize. He's going to be scared, or maybe no, it'd be like a dog that was not socialized as a puppy, and maybe had a lot of bad things happen to it. It's going to be scared. It's going to react, at first to every new situation because it's new. It's all it's learned is that life is scary. But the solution is not to be like, okay, then we won't expand this dog's life. I mean, that's different because it's a dog, but I'm just saying, And this is why I want to create a community so we can be there for each other as we are hitting these like resistances. But if all I can do for now is this, then I'll do this. But I'm just telling you that and telling myself too, that when you feel that resistance, that's a good sign, because that's saying that something is changing or about to change. And it's new to you. So it's like I literally feel the back of my neck like tingling. So this is all just assimilating, which is all good. I know it's all good, but it's, it's not like, it's not comfortable. I will say that for sure. It's not comfortable. But I need to understand this is why it's happening. It's normal. It's good. It's healthy. And trust it, So, that being said, I don't even know. I'm basically choosing to do really deep work because I am removing these unhealthy roots. I'm digging up these weeds, And it won't be like this forever. And I know that, So, that being said, I think I need to maybe eat something. I don't even know. But I'm just proud of myself. I keep going. I remind myself, if you don't like, if it gets to the point where, let's say my daughter's getting off school and I'm like, I cannot, like, if I truly am like, I can't get out of bed, then I will look into other things. But that's never actually happened. And in fact, and maybe I sound like a broken record, I need that, right? Is when I do these things, I'm even more present and happy and healthy and everything. So I think for me, I'm grieving how foreign basic self-care is for me. Especially if someone, even well-meaning, is like, well, just stay busy and then you won't have, it's like, that. I'm telling you, that didn't work. Like, I tried that and it didn't work. So, yeah, anyway, love you guys.